Hello, and thank you for joining me in this celebration of a Telefunken 3021. Some music, which you can see turning around, and some Grundig speakers, the 503 hi-fi box. I hope you can stick around and walk through this video if you're interested. There's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to look at. There are many options. Let's look at what we've got. This is the Music Centre, Telefunken. These are the speakers with a tweeter in the top, and the idea is this design diffracts the sound and disperses the high frequency sound in all directions. This is what it looks like without the cover on it. I took this off today to look at it for the first time, so it's the first time it's seen the light since possibly 1974. Now these speakers are notable because they're very thin. It says 6 inches on the blurb, but that looks less than 6 inches to me. Well, just right. It's kind of on the limit, right? It's 5 and a bit for cash. You've got a 200mm boomer with a big magnet behind it. I haven't opened it up, but I haven't had a look at one on the net. Now this foam is deteriorated, but this foam is good. And there's some rust, as you would have seen. Now recently Mark Hollis died from Talk Talk, so I thought, why not listen to some Talk. And what we can do, what I can do, is show the cassette deck, do some recording. It's got an old needle on it, which is kind of like, alright, moving magnet cartridge, I mean, with an old needle. XL. I haven't changed it. I bought this at the weekend from somebody that was doing a house sale, and I paid €120 for this, the headphones that came with it, this lamp, and a clock. And did a bit of haggling, you know. And unfortunately, somebody has, during the house sale, they've damaged the auto start mechanism. So I need to take this screw out and the screw at the back there and try and repair it. It will auto return. It's got a damped Q arm. I've set the weight up, set the counterbalance weight up today, and I've got it on about 2, the anti-skate on 2. To do that, as I'm sure you know, you would set this to 0, and then you set your counterbalance so the needle floats, and then you set your weight. Alright, let's listen to a bit of vinyl. Nice drop arm action. Go. power button is here. Nice difference. Of the tape. Right, let's just do a bit more of the record. The jack mechanism. Unfortunately, this doesn't have a line in, so you can't connect a CD or an iPod or anything external like that, which is a shame. I'm not going to lie to you. Let's try a bit of radio. Beautiful machine though, isn't it? Those Germans, they so know design. Now turn the volume down a bit. The tuner is excellent.
Donc est-ce qu'il y a des enseignements à déduire de cette vague de, pardon, mais de clowns politiciens?
Oui, parce qu'il y a de vrais points communs entre toutes ces histoires. D'abord, ces humoristes ou ces stars de la télévision fondent leur ascension sur la dénonciation de la corruption et sur le rejet des élites. En Ukraine, Zelensky, c'est vraiment l'homme qui se présente comme l'homme du peuple. Ensuite, ils se posent tous en promoteurs de la démocratie directe. Le référendum à tout va, la suppression des corps intermédiaires.
Reception here is not good. As you can hear. It doesn't have a... It's not a roller dial, it's not a weighted wheel. It's struggling. Of course. Oh, Game of Thrones. Of course, if you wanted to,
Qu'est-ce que j'ai fait? Je suis allé dans un parc non loin de chez toi prendre un peu le soleil.
C'est pas non loin, en bas,
C'est en bas de chez toi, au pied de chez toi.
C'est pas là, je trouvais ça bien.
Voilà.
Très bien.
Voilà, très bien.
Moi j'ai cuisiné, j'ai fait les premières lasagnes de ma vie.
C'était super beau.
Ouais.
Bah ouais, mais tout le week-end.
Ah ouais, bah ouais.
C'est long, un week-end entier pour faire des lasagnes.
Voilà.
Ah. We have a failure. Why?
Il a une forge derrière, il tape le métal. C'est Game of Couvert. Il tape comme ça, il fabrique ses cuillères. Chipsman nous a laissé un message. J'ai fait un rêve où j'étais dans mon ancien appartement.
Merci Focal Electra. Ce SUV d'avant-garde signe un haut niveau de technologie.
Fast
Les
rewind.
automobiles vous
Very
confient
quick.
un essai exclusif 24 heures de DS7 Crossback.
Couvert, il a une
Give it up. Yeah, it's only coming through in mono, that. Or from the left channel, right channel. oh well, it needs a service. But it's in very good condition. There's no hum from the unit, doesn't get hot. And in fact, it's now only playing back through one speaker completely, so it's this dodgy record button, I think, which has got a lot of static in it, and I kind of de-staticked it. There you go. Alright. Well, what else can I tell you about this machine without pausing the video? That's a big ask, that is, Jim. That is a big ask. Well, yeah, so how about this? I've already done that, right? Yeah. Now, if you wanted to adjust that so that it doesn't, so it's stiffer, just a question of tightening up a Phillips screw in that, the top one. Quite a novel system. And let's have a quick look at the back connections. What do we have? We have, I'll tell you what, it is heavy as well. It is heavy. Try to zoom on this telephone, but no, you can't zoom in while you're recording. That's good, isn't it? You've got your 4 inputs, and the wine bottle won't allow me to get any closer than that, I'm afraid. You've got your 4 inputs, helpfully noted, and then you've got your 4 connectors, which uses, of course, the great German DIN style, right? Which are really good if you're kind of set up for them, because it's just in and out, job's done. On parle plus, as they say in French. Say no more about it, as they say in English. So, there you go. Now the speakers, I am so pleased with them. They are legendary in my lifetime, in my opinion. And I paid €30 for them. So I was very, very pleased about that. And they are so solid. I mean, like, you know, the MDF, that is just solid. That's an inch thick, 25mm that is. And like I say, yeah, they weigh 13 kilos, and it's an optical illusion, because you look at the box and you think, well, that doesn't weigh 13 kilos. Look how thin it is. It doesn't weigh 13. It does. And they are sumptuous. Really, they're speakers that you listen to. 4-ohm speakers. You put them through this, and you can have them all day. And when you put another speaker on, like the speakers that came with the Telefunken, you listen to these 4-ohm speakers. They tonally, they're just worlds apart. They sound hard on your ears. Any kind of adjective you want, really. Insert here, you know, brittle, not as pleasant. And these just sound completely rounded and completely natural. So, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this look at this Telefunken. I don't really have anywhere to put it, because I've got a big collection. But I'm going to keep it. I'm going to try and put a bed needle on the arm already, and try and repair this. You'll note there, professional series, and this is a straight arm. Now the later models had an S arm, and those that say an S arm is better because the head angle is ultimately more faithful as it goes into the record groove. And there are those purists who will say that a straight arm is better because it's more rigid. And I've been pleasantly surprised at the quality of everything, from the radio to the cassette
notamment celles des établissements voisins, se sont rendus immédiatement sur place dans la nuit afin de soutenir leurs collègues et d'informer
to the
et
record player.
rassurer.
And that's it from me and him. Till next time. next time? You know, even if it's not so good, at least there is a next time, right? That's what counts. That's what counts. That there is a next time. Ah, and why think about it? Yeah, what I was going to play you was this, which I just love. Tubular bells. And now there's no Dolby on this system. What I love about this is it's different mix to the album, to the CD in the album. It's different and it's great. You can hear the hiss, right? Maybe. It's not. It's a bit of a gimmick, but I like it. It's only my opinion, and it's just that my opinion, but this side of this album is, in my opinion, the best album ever. There's no ifs and buts. I don't care what will.i.am, see how stiff that is. I don't care what will.i.am's done or what Tom Jones has done on the voice. So fini with this. 1974. This record was recorded, arranged, produced, made by Mike Oldfield in 1974. It came out then, so I suppose it was recorded 6 months prior. His life up to then had been this. This was a culmination of 0 to however old he was, 24, 25 at the time. And I just love the second suite, where after this we get the calm. This crazy that follows on from already side one that we all know, you know. Dun 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 dun. Just. Yes. This is better. Well, you can really hear the hiss now, but you know what? That is pretty bad, actually. But it's a nice player. It sounds more alive on this amp and these speakers than on that lovely deck and this amp. and those speakers. There's no competition. But this has got a nice JVC Dolby, so it is a great deck combination. Goodbye. And I'm going to say goodbye as well. Holy shit, 22 minutes. Well, I hope I haven't taken too much of your time. Honest to God, I apologise for that. No, I don't really. I'm just talking crap, basically. I'm trying to rack up money, you know. That's a great idea. Why has nobody ever thought of doing that? Just make a video, right, and just talk. And do you know what? The longer your video runs, the more money you get. Can you imagine how no one's thought of doing it? I tell you what, I'm going to do it. I'm going to start to do that. Make long videos and watch those dollars come rolling in. Yeah, no, I'm joking. This has been long because it was necessary to be long. Okay, so thanks, friends, and otherwise, and subscribers, and otherwise, and let's turn this thing off. Let's turn this baby off. Salut, Mike. See you later. Voilà.